Okay, I'm in 1066 Himelright here in Akron. I'm gonna start in the basement. Watch out here. I didn't see that on the way down. Almost took a header into the floor, but obviously need a staircase repair. The basement's full of stuff. Looks like this gravity heater is ancient. Probably needs to be replaced. The hot water tank is not so ancient. And looks like it's in decent shape. As for the basement, the foundation, this wall and then the wall on the other side, there's definitely pressure. You can see a lot of where the block is soaked. A lot of effervescence getting through. Here's that newer hot water tank right here. This corner seems to get a lot of moisture. Even these boxes and stuff are wet down there at the bottom. You can see the pressure pushing on the wall here, and that crack. It's not terrible, but it's starting. A lot of mold there. A lot of moisture in this corner. If you look underneath this sink, a lot of debris, a lot of rotten, wet debris and stuff like that. Okay, the other side of the basement. You got a large horizontal crack running along this wall. You can see the pressure. It's bowing a bit. You can see how these walls are just soaked. This is the driveway side of the foundation. And these walls are just, the block is just soaking wet. You can see mold in there. A lot of effervescence, a lot of mold here in this corner. I'm sure a gutter solution would probably help quite a bit. You can see the block delaminating, the old paint job coming off. Yeah, I'm sure a gutter fix would help the situation. But there's a lot of pressure on that wall, a lot of bowing. Stuff all over. All right, let's head up. Kitchen floors are old. The windows in the place seem fine. The windows ought to be just okay. The house is actually in okay shape. The foundation is not too pretty. The house is in decent shape. There are some settlement cracks. You can see everything in here is old. Old Formica countertops, old wood cabinets. Everything's just old. All these windows are vinyl. Most of them are in good shape. Some of the screens are probably going to need to be replaced. You can see some settlement cracking here, and then on the other side of this doorway, going into the living room, settlement cracks from corner to corner. Floors are very creaky on this level. Well, floors are very creaky everywhere. You can see all this old carpet. I can't tell if there's hardwood underneath. Carpeting's everywhere. Go check out these bedrooms and bathroom real quick. So you have the 2 bedrooms downstairs and then the one up. Same story. Walls are in decent shape. Windows are in decent shape. Handful of staples in this. My goodness. Staples, staples, staples. Basically just kind of old and tired. Everything's just sort of old and tired. Your bathroom needs a new floor. The bathroom kind of needs completely redone. Old paneling. You got paneling everywhere. Drop ceiling. Old style fiberglass surround. This tub could be salvaged, but it needs to be refinished. Toilet, same thing. Toilets could be salvaged. Toilet's in decent shape. This vanity is ancient. I mean, could be refurbished and look pretty cool. But it's probably cheaper and easier just to put a new one in. And the final bedroom here on the first floor. Same story, old carpet. And I'll take you upstairs. Once we're finished upstairs, we'll take a look around the property. You can see this is how the carpet is. Lots of creaks, lots of moans and groans from this floor. When I walk around up here, I can tell underneath the carpet there's a handful of places where the subfloor is just broken. I mean, you can see movement here. I don't know if that's coming through on video, but clearly your planking underneath is broken. I get the feeling, in looking at the neighborhood, the condition of the houses, the vehicles out front, looking at the condition of this home, this is not going to fetch a high dollar. It appears there is hardwood underneath these floors. You can see it poking up here. Of course, this is kind of ruined from the glue that was put down for the carpeting. So I would assume, looking at that there's going to be hardwood under all these floors. However, lots of creaking, so apparently it could use some repair. All right. Are you cutting here, sir? All right, so. Whoo! That's a job.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, the grass right now is about anywhere between say 4 and 20 inches high. It is not looking good. Facade of the building, you've got aluminum, you got some sort of metal siding. You've got sumac, whether it's poison or not, I'm not sure, but poison ivy, poison oak is growing all over this property. You can see that the ivy's taking up the corner there. It's on the screens on that side of the building. The ivy is clung to the screens outside the windows. But yeah, this siding needs a paint job, if not an outright replacement. It's pretty beat up in areas. Could probably get away with a paint job. Yeah, you see this? I mean, that's a big part of the problem that we got here. You've got rain dumping out of this gutter onto this corner and just wreaking havoc in the basement. This driveway is in terrible shape. It heaves up really bad right there. The rest of this asphalt driveway is rutted. You can see this basement window's broken. You're losing some of your plugs. In the gutters, you've got plant life growing. That roof is old and hit. Roof's in really bad shape, very, very old, covered by these plants. I mean, plants are growing up out of the gutters. At this block garage, which is in decent shape, but a lot of rot. You know, again, plants are kind of just taking over. The ivy and the vines have taken over the fence line. Living on this roof. The floor of this garage is kind of busted up. It's covered by indoor-outdoor carpet. The block looks to be decent. I think you might have a hornet's nest in here somewhere. The backyard is just not much of it, and it's just a mess. There's so many leaves down here that's killed any, between the leaves and all of the cover from the trees, there's no grass left in this backyard at all. You see this old awning just covered with moss. Your back stoop is kind of falling apart a little bit here. It's not terrible, but definitely needs repaired. And that's 1066 Himelright.